Down low, here's George. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Impressive mobility right there from George. He's fantastic at finding that space off the pick and roll.
Maxey against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Takes it off the glass.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Now, Garland. Paul George missing from long range. Garland, no good. Maxey against Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Poke loose. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
A drive by Garland. Strus kicks to Mitchell. A baseline J. Back to Strus.
Looking here at some numbers for Embiid. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 34 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Embiid, stolen by Allen.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Mobley, left side, takes a three. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside, George kicks it out to Maxey.
That is good defense there by Garland. His teammates really feed off of him when he is aggressive on this end of the floor.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's McCain. Still yet to score. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. And here is Strus. For the three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. George finds Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Outside, Maxey to the paint. A nice shot by McCain.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. Stolen by George. A pull-up. Again, Philadelphia.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's George. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
DA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Three-pointer by Embiid. The 3, good for Embiid.
The pure talent of Joel Embiid knows no bounds.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Now look, Mitchell has that rare combination of lightning and thunder. Like, he will blow by you quick, fast, and he will finish over your big.
Oubre on the wing. Driving to the basket. Outside for George. Oubre outside. The shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell right side. He nails it, and we're tied up. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Garland against Maxey. Outside for George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Garland against Maxey. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Garland against Maxey for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Garland, played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Strus, still scoreless. And the shot is good.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
1:27 left now here in the second. tipped. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Allen dishes to Mobley. Back to Allen. A shake. And he sinks the layup. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Maxey, the shot's good. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
That is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
There's Garland. Count the basket. Garland's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
McCain's shot is off. The Cavaliers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. That one good for 2.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. He gets it in there.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Garland attacking, and he lays it straight in. Garland's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Cavs.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Oubre, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers on top as they end the second quarter with a massive 6.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close, and if they want to put...
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Front court is LeVert and Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's George Niang. And it's Jerome in at the point. Jerome passes to Mitchell. Off target from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Jerome. No good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 4. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Mitchell kicks to LeVert. It's good from long range. LeVert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Oubre. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here they come. Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor. He is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson comes in for George Niang. And it's a CLA-RO in for Ty Jerome. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Gordon kicks to Martin. From downtown, and the three ball is good. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to LeVert. Mitchell wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter. Outside, Martin. Here's Yabusele. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Martin for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:53 left in the third quarter. Okoro passes to Porter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer, Martin. Over to the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Here's Wade. Outside, Porter to the middle. Okoro. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
George is checked in for Edwards. Put that bucket in no time at all. Strus has got 5 points so far.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And George kicks to Drummond. Pass to Bona. Martin wide open. He fires. The 76ers again can't hit it. Strus passes to Wade. Back to Strus. Stolen by Martin. It's 2-on-1. Jumps up and finished off by Martin.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on...
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cavaliers lead by 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Actually out there with Martin. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's George. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And they take the lead. 11 points for Paul George.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
The wide open shot from Strus. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. It's a one-point game. And George gets it to go.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Niang. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Strus kicks to Garland. Niang with the ball. LeVert with the wide open look. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Embiid drives in. Martin for three. Doesn't go for him.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Got that one up quick.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Pass to Yabusele. Martin kicks to Yabusele. George looking around, just fine to shoot. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Evan Mobley's checked in for George Niang, and it's Mitchell in for Karis LeVert. For three, Mitchell, and another three for Cleveland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to McCain. Embiid with a screen on Strus. Embiid powers it down.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Tipped away. Paul George with the steal. High arcing shot. Oubre passes to George. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the 76ers?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Free throw good, Garland.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Garland kicks to Strus. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Allen. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
Mobley with the block. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Pass to Strus. To take the lead. And the layup is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Here's George. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. George has got 20 points.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Wasted no time on that one.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Pass to Mobley. Oubre with the steal. Maxey looking it over. Into the lane. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Maxey attacked without any hesitation. I love the confidence from the young fella.
Mitchell passes to Strus. Here's Allen. Mobley left side. Kicks it out to Mitchell. off target with his three. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Allen. Pass to Mobley. And here's Strus for three. It's in! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Maxey tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Inside, here's Allen. Yes!
And just seizing the moment. Allen not shying away in the clutch.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid from outside the arc. Off target from downtown. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a three-point lead. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they need a three to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
From deep, George. Mobley with the block. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have.
these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. And we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, down low. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Let's go with a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helps.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Pass to Maxey. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Basket counts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Dort for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
Outside Maxey. Sinks that one from the post.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Williams, a screen on Martin. The drive by Dort. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Dort with a big-time dunk.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Allie, thank you.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
For 3, Maxey. He buries it from 3. Maxey's got 9. A minute 31 left now in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
George passes to Oubre. Back to George. Pass to Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. George with it. Another shot. Here's the 3. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's got 6. Basket's good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outside Maxey. Out to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. 5 on the clock. Drains the triple. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 7th. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dort's got 8.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
George passes to Oubre. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Oubre. Martin with a screen on Williams. Oubre. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere. And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Left side Maxey. Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Wing shot on the way. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got 5.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Look at Shai playing big inside.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Back to Oubre. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's Dort on the wing. Right side, Williams. Shoots over Oubre. Williams misses. 76ers trail by 10. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive move from J-Dub, great athlete.
stolen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's covered by Oubre.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
George finds Embiid. Back to George. From the wing. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Oubre passes to George. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, Chet with a big finish.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Inside, here's Martin. Off with the layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break up 12. Boy, they've been... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, huh?
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the 76ers. Glad you could join us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey, then there's George, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
The kick out to Williams, to the paint, Topic. And it's good for 2. Topic has got his first basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
It's George on the wing with the drive. That's good from Embiid on the assist by George.
I've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
Williams passes to Caruso. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's Topic. Pass to Hartenstein. Caruso outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock.
Lowry, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Tipped! Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. A quick shot there. It's off target. 76ers trail by 16. To the inside. Pass to McCain. Now here's Lowry. Over Topic. Lowry with another miss. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Joe misses. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. That won't go for Lowry.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And the 76ers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Hartenstein. Off target from outside. Now Philadelphia with it. They trail by 16. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. Here's Yabusele. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Hartenstein. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
You know, Reggie Jackson has had a few years in the NBA where he's averaged 6 or more assists, so he can make plays.
Outside Joe. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. Kyle Lowry comes in for Jackson.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gordon finds Drummond. Gordon outside. Goes up from the top of the key. And stolen by Hartenstein. There's the triple. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
12 seconds left in the third. Pass to Drummond. Lowry right side. From outside, off the mark. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma's. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe is out there with Topic. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's an 18-point game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Driving inside. And that one's good. Topic. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. A different look for Oklahoma City. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting a solid 47%. Maxey passes to George. This one for three. Drops in the three.
And George, a volume three-point shooter. He possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Sixers. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Embiid from outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his fourth assist in this one. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Dort with it. He's guarded by Martin. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Williams from long range. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Shoots it from the corner. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
So it's the Thunder now. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by George.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
For three, Maxey. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 16. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Back to Oubre. Martin right side. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George with the bucket.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And it's Holmgren missing. 76ers trail by 16. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Williams. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Joel Embiid. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren from deep. Paul George pulls it in. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And here is Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss. And so Oklahoma City takes this one. And thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant.
What are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that off-season work.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Dort in at the small forward position.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Nobody near Williams. Connects from three-point range.
Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Allen, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
6 on the shot clock. Garland, no good. Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Holmgren dishes to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Thunder making the shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism we talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. Back to Holmgren. Stolen by Mitchell. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
He ain't the versatility. That is pretty special. Now Mitchell. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Jerome passes to Okoro. Wade feeling it out a bit. Back to Okoro. Pass to Jerome. Lock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holmgren can't hit. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Jerome, no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires away from outside. Here's Holmgren. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's LeVert in its small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
George. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. George got his second bucket of the night. Outside Garland. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside, George. LeVert grabs the miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Mitchell finds LeVert. Mitchell against Wallace. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Garland, no good. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Hawks. Here's Wallace. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why. You begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Max Strus is checked in for Garland. On defense, the Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. No problems knocking that one down. Dort's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Oklahoma City.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell kicks to Strus. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Strus has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. Pass to Dort, and here is Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Outside, Dort, shot clock at 6. Williams, that's good.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jared Allen making his last shot. Here's LeVert. Pass to Strus. Here's Mobley. Offline with his three. The Thunder leading by 14. Here's Dort. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, Luke Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
Here's Mitchell driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Okoro, he's checked in for Caris LeVert. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Wade lays it up off the glass. Wade's got his first 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And stolen by Williams. The shot, no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You have to have.
And that concludes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the 5. Now Strus. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh my goodness, throw it down. Donovan Mitchell just exploding off the floor.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
And it's Strus missing. The Thunder leading by 15. Wallace goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Mobley. The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Strus's shot is good.
Max Strus so comfortable with his range shooting.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Topic. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Garland. 6 to shoot. Caruso drills the three-pointer.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
A shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Mitchell passes to Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A wide open look here for Caruso. And the Thunder, another three.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
They get a hand on it. Williams with the ball, now defended by Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Joe. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. Up and in on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 19. Right side, Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Caruso against Garland. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 1:31 left to play here in the third. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Screen by Hartenstein. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Over to the left wing. Here's Niang. Out to Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Thunder have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Okoro's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Pass to LeVert. With the drive, and he banks in the layup. LeVert's got 5 now.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Caruso finds Hartenstein.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Thunder have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he knocks down the first one.
Isaiah Hartenstein. 2.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Jerome passes to Okoro. And it's off from three-point range.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
To the inside. And stolen by Caruso. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Niang out there with Wade. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Jerome in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here he goes. The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Cavaliers with the rebound. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Okoro dishes to Wade. Okoro setting the pick for Wade. Back to Okoro. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. On the wing, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Well, Cleveland shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Wade, a screen on Wallace. Good, nice job down low.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
A different look now for Cleveland. Evan Mobley's checked in for Dean Wade. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Shot from free throw range. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Down low, Strus. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there.
Left side, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Strus. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Shot clock at 6. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting.
Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. And for the Cavaliers, Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Here's Mobley. Outside Strus. Mitchell against Embiid. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Strus against George. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Off target from three-point range. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I talked with him about Joel Embiid and asked him what he wants his team to do against him defensively. And he said, I told our big guys to play with physicality out there, but to also know when to go straight up and not let him bait us into silly fouls. It's not an easy assignment, but coach seemed confident in their chances of containing Joel. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Garland against Maxey. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to George. The 3 is up. No luck on that one.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Fires from deep. Outside Garland from behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Maxey with it. Picked up by Allen. For 3, George. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Garland. Strus against George. George with the block.
Timed it beautifully, and George able to send it back with authority.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Allen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Garland, no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
These high percentage shots can look like easy money for Kelly Oubre Jr. cashing in inside.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. The 3 ball. Again, Garland missing.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Stolen by Mitchell. On the wing, Strus. George defending. Cuts off the pass. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. Pure from three-point range.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Strus. Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Garland.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Martin. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They need this. And it's blocked by Martin. It's stolen. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And it's blocked by Martin. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Niang, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Drummond. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McCain. Back to Drummond. Here's McCain. Guarded by Okoro. Here's Martin. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Wade. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job.
And so it's Philadelphia, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Ty Jerome is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Dean Wade. Then there's Okoro. And it's Niang in at the 5. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. And Grant for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending. What do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And here's Oubre from the arc. Fires in the triple. Oubre's got 8 points.
And these kinds of shots help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
Jerome, that's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Three-pointer Embiid. The offensive rebound. Outside Maxey. Second chance effort. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 6 points for him.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Okoro outside. There's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George. Jerome grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 13. The 3 from Okoro. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's George. Here's Maxey. Out to Oubre. Three-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Kelly Oubre Jr. dialing it up from 3. The sweet lefty.
Here's Maxey. And a nice finish on the layup.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
LeVert with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Allen left side. Pass to Niang. Poke loose. Here's Jerome to halt the run. It's hauled in by Oubre.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Philadelphia leading by 18. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Strus comes in for Okoro. Mitchell's checked in for Levert. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Martin outside. The three. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Martin against Garland. A minute 9 left in the first half of basketball. Martin finds George. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
PG-13, using that length inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Martin. Buries it from 3. Martin's got 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Garland. Mobley on a screen. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by George. On target from range. Garland's got his second basket of the night.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside for Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. A huge 24-point lead for them. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fun.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league? And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the 76ers.
They've been great.
And that'll do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Kelly Oubre out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the center position.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And here's Strus outside. Hits the trifecta. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Martin, to the right side. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
From deep, Mitchell sinks it from distance.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Oubre finds Embiid. Out to Oubre. Outside Maxey. Back to Oubre. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oubre in a zone right now, and once this happens, he's going to continue to look to dominate.
George against Mitchell. Out to Garland. 4-3. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
From deep, Mitchell. Ooh, nice D from George. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. It's Martin on the wing. Back to George. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Allen.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
For the Cavaliers, Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Strus. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. Gordon against Mitchell. Martin with a screen on Mitchell. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Niang, he's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Mitchell. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. In third, Philadelphia.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Look, Kyle Lowry can never rely on being the bigger guy on the floor. So he has to rely on his smarts and guile and toughness instead. He's a very, very high IQ player.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Gordon outside, all alone, drained it for 2 points. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Jerome attacking. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Philadelphia leading by 22. Yabusele out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. It's stolen by Drummond. Wide open look. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Martin's got 10 points in the game.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And so it's the Philadelphia 70s. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Dean Wade is out there with Jared Allen. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Kicks it to George from downtown, and that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Garland for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Back to Martin. Oubre, a screen on Garland. Count that one. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Started now by Maxey. Garland for 3. Cleveland again missing.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Maxey. Out to Oubre. Pass to Martin. Back to George. Launches it from deep. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Clock at 6. The kick out to Edwards. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bona. Outside Edwards. Here's Bona. Covered by Merrill. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And here's Gordon from the arc. And it's Merrill who clears it away. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. And Gordon with the big finish.
We know Gordon can shoot it, but there he reminds us that he can flush it too.
Porter against Jackson. Outside Porter. Niang outside. Shot to stop the run. Connects from downtown. Niang's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And Cleveland making a change here. Strus has checked in. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too. Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. And here's Porter outside. Okoro with the ball. He's against Martin. Okoro, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Martin misses.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it. and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
This has been a back-and-forth season series, but after most recently suffering a loss, they managed to even the score and end things at 2-2 against the Cavaliers.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Joel Embiid.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's gonna sleep well tonight.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And it's Strus off the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And Embiid throws it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Gordon on the take. Martin outside. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you.
start the season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. Now here's Holmgren. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Embiid. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Let's check. In with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. And it'll be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah. His two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. Kept alive, jacks up a 3. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Holmgren.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin. What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Martin, he's checked in for the 76ers. And stolen by Maxey. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him. Embiid against Holmgren. Puts it up from 15. Embiid, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Holmgren in the post. Defended by George. 4 on the shot clock. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You see the court awareness from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Maxey. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Martin's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Now, here is Martin. The 76ers with another miss.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Martin. Back to George. Over Wallace. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wallace misses. Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to Golden State. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Thunder leading by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there. That's just a bucket you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
On the wing, Wallace wants to get it to Holmgren and does.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard. And here's Maxey after the 3-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's George for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now, here is George. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Shot clock at 3. Lets the 3 fly, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Oklahoma City leading by 3. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Oh, wow. Yes! And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks. Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Baseline jumper. And it's good off the back rim and in. Embiid's got 8.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hand. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lowry. Holmgren wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Philadelphia. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Reggie Jackson.
Here's McCain. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Wallace. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is... what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Gordon's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Oubre passes to Embiid. Holmgren with the steal. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the rejection by Holmgren. And here they go. Stolen by George. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lowry. Count that bucket. 1:21 left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Ball is up on top. Guarded by Embiid. Williams for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Oubre can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 7. Looking to get it going. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Oubre kicks to Lowe. Here's George. Oubre outside. Embiid with a screen on Williams. Oubre for 3. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with the 9-point lead. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area. And the
Taking a closer look. That'll do it for our show.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
They've got Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Topic in at the 1. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Gordon gets to Yabusele. 4 on the clock. Times to the hoop.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Caruso sets the screen for Williams. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder. Richard, close to a decade ago, Eric Gordon won the 6th Man of the Year award, and he is still a force off the bench.
Gordon is still a factor from outside. Not as much burst as he had before, but you've got to respect his drive. His game has aged very well.
Here's Hartenstein. Williams kicks to Caruso. Nailed from three-point land. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
First team foul.
Outside Lowry. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City moving it around. From deep, Williams. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And finished off by Martin.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Topic. He takes it in. Now Caruso. Outside Williams. Caruso sets the screen for Williams. Back to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Lowry. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And it's Martin missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bounce pass from Lowry. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
It's Joe on the wing. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. Joe can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 18. Pass to Council. Outside Martin. Outside Lowry. On the wing, Gordon. Still without a basket. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 15-6 run. Joe can't get it to go. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And that one's good. Caruso's got 9 points in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Martin finding the lane and finished off by Martin.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Topic. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Casey Wallace in for Isaiah Cho.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Williams sends a screen for Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Embiid from outside. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got George. Kelly Oubre out there with Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And the 76ers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Dort. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from George. Wallace with the ball. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Outside, Gordon. From the wing. Thunder with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Holmgren. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And there's the call on Nikola Topic. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Topic. George finds Maxey, and he's good on the 3-ball.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He is getting more comfortable out there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Maxey, no good. The Thunder leading by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Maxey covering, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Gordon, the pass to George. Oubre kicks to George. Oubre, a screen on George. Here's George. Plays it up and banks it in.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished score.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Got a piece of it.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
And the jam by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
The kick out to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. From way outside, Joel Embiid.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid knocks it loose.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Oklahoma City.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
So he gets them both. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Gordon. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to...
This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And it's all about length for Mobley on defense. He can trap you with those long arms.
Outside Mitchell. Out to Garland. The 3. Wallace pulls it in. Williams against Strus. And that one's good. Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Garland, no good.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now the D better step up their game as Shea is effective at the pull-up.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Beyond the arc. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Mobley. Garland's got 6.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Count that bucket.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside Mitchell. Down low. Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Allen a screen.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Allen. 4 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
Defense has got to respect that once Allen gets that close, he has that ability to score the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Williams' shot is good.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Garland. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Back to Holmgren. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Off the mark there with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Strus. Mobley down low. Watched by Wallace. Mobley, right side. And the layup is good off the glass.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. And here is Williams. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. Fires the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mobley passes to Mitchell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. He knocks it down. Gonna look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Outside Mitchell to the paint. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's gotten his second bucket of the game. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Garland for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Garland's got 11.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Williams, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Outside Garland. Allen a screen. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Holmgren with a big reach.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. They get it again. Dort outside. Back to Williams. And here's Wallace. Outside, Williams. Back to Wallace. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Well, Grant, everyone has the same goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that can be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Mobley. To the middle. Knocked away. Dort with it. He's got 6. Now here's Williams. Covered by Strus. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, is that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with the rebound. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Got it. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Out to Mobley. Will it go? The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Ooh, poked away. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Well, we expect them to come out and play well. They put on their work clothes. They're taking care of things. That's what good teams do.
This could and changing. Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
The defense slow to react to Garland's play on that possession there. Instinctive to do whatever it takes to get to the foul line.
He hits the second from the line. Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Garland. The pull-up jumper. Joe grabs the miss. Caruso up top, guarded by Garland. Williams passes to Caruso. Now here's Joe. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Allen on the wing. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Joe. Driving in. The shake. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Garland. Out to Mobley. Pass to Strus. 5 on the clock. And it falls all over the rim and in.
And a nice find by Mobley. Keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Hartenstein. Here's Topic. No points so far. Outside, Williams. Here's Topic. From 18 feet away. Strus grabs the miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Mobley outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Outside Joe. Pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here we go. And finished off by Garland.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Here's Topic, guarded by Garland. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Topic for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Caruso against Strus. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Caruso outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell gets a step, and it's all tied up. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Caruso outside. Pass to Topic. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And Mobley throws it down.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Pass to Joe. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. And a deep 3 from Garland. No good. Misses at the buzzer. That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Topic in at the point. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Right side Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Strus against Caruso. Strus' shot is off. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Topic. Caruso outside. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Rejected by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Started by Garland.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Pass to Mobley. Allen a screen. The drive by Mobley. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now Wallace. And here's Dort, guarded by Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Allen. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11. Count the basket and the foul. That one's on Darius Garland.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 3-point lead. Pass to Dort. Launches it. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Garland. Allen inside. Holmgren's there. Rejected by Holmgren. Wallace outside. Dort outside. Over Mitchell. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Lugans. Dort. Give it to him.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
When you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland, the pass to Strus. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, the trifecta!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. They had to get something, and Darius coming up big. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dort. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Williams. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Allen. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Garland with the ball. Back to Mitchell. Now Garland to take the lead. It's off. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice.